You read a physics problem and your mind immediately starts racing. You think about edge cases, special situations, and everything that could possibly go wrong. The problem gets heavier in your head before you even write a single line, and suddenly you feel stuck at the very start. That moment right there is the real problem. Not the physics, but overthinking before you begin. I'm the Physics Sensei, PhD in physics, black belt in karate, and 30 years teaching how to solve physics problems to college students just like you. And what I see over and over is students freezing, not because the problem is hard, but because they are trying to think about everything at once. When you overthink early, clarity disappears. Simple situations start feeling complicated and progress stops before it even begins. That doesn't happen because you lack intelligence. It happens because there's no filter for what actually matters right now versus what can wait. Think about driving. When you first learned, you didn't think about every possible danger on the road at the same time. You focus on staying in your lane, watching the car ahead, and following basic rules. That limited focus is what allows you to move forward safely. In karate, for example, beginners freeze when they try to remember every technique they ever learned. More experienced students focus on one opening at a time. They don't fail because they lack options. They fail because they try to use all of them at once, skipping the foundation that creates flow. Physics problems follow the same pattern. Too much thinking too early shuts down progress, even when the problem itself is simple. So here's how to stop overthinking physics problems. First, focus only on what is happening in the situation right now, not what might happen later or what could complicate it. Second, choose the simplest physics idea that applies and ignore everything else for the moment. Complexity can be added later, but clarity has to come first. And third, commit to one reasonable approach and move forward instead of mentally testing every possible option. Forward motion creates information. Overthinking doesn't. Only after this you should refine your system. That's why strong problem solvers look calm. They simplify first, then adjust as needed. When you do this, physics problems stop feeling overwhelming and start feeling manageable. This is exactly how we train problem solving inside the dojo. So the next time your mind starts racing, narrow your focus and take the first clear step. Train the basics, build your foundation, and let consistency become your advantage. And if you need more help, the dojo is ready when you are. I'll see you there.